I have some breaking news for all of you who believe that you are anxiously attached and stuck in a cycle of relationship patterns that do not serve you. You are avoiding something. Oh my goodness. Now what could that be? Because it's a blind spot for everybody. We're all avoiding something, okay? The avoidance that we talk about on this channel shows symptoms of avoidance that are classically avoidantly attached, right? So they do things like shut down, dismiss, go silent, ghost, disappear. These are classically avoidant attachment style behaviours. But yet all of us, including and maybe especially people who identify themselves as anxiously attached, are also avoiding doing something that would provoke discomfort, right? And often we all say that we want something, yet we also have a very good stronghold of the thing that we don't want, right? We say that we want a loving, healthy, harmonious relationship, yet we're clinging on to our safety, our independence. And we say that we want to let go of someone who is unhealthy for us, yet we're clinging on to them for dear life, trying to figure them out, spending hours talking, obsessing, ChatGPTing what might be going on with this person, getting tarot readings and the rest of it, right? All of it is avoidance. Some people who are anxiously attached are the most avoidant people that I know. I know this sounds a bit out there, but actually if you think about it, the people who are the most stuck refuse to change. As in, you're refusing to do something that's difficult, like setting boundaries, saying no, speaking your truth, owning your truth, even knowing what your truth is. You know, finding someone who could help you. Instead, you are obsessively thinking and staying stuck in your misery. Sometimes the misery is comfortable. Sometimes we want to be sad because it validates our pain. Sometimes we don't want to let go of the story because the story is the thing that has kept us safe. It keeps us in the same place. That means that we don't have to risk uncertainty. We don't have to threaten our life with change and potential of somebody rejecting us in a whole new way. Because if you're your full embodied self and somebody rejects you then what? The thing is, nothing. Nothing is on the other side of this fear. It's all just an illusion. Now, let me tell you a really interesting story about a video that I saw actually by Stephen Bartlett, and he was talking about another video. And then in this video, he was talking about how a man drew a circle around an ant, right? And the ant did not step over that line. It believed that that line was a barrier. And then it drew a circle around a spider, and the spider did exactly the same thing. The circle drawn on the piece of paper became the barrier that the spider couldn't get over. And it drew it closer and closer and closer until the spider accidentally stepped over the line. And once the spider stepped over the line, it couldn't unknow what it then knew. And this is the same for us and our invisible limitations that keep us stuck in patterns that prevent us from moving forward with our lives, right? And I have found that once you start to feel free, once you start to embody changes that actually make you happier, once you start to release and loosen the grip on the attachment that you felt you could never let go of, you can't unsee it. You can't unknow it. You can't unknow how much better life can be on the other side of this invisible barrier that you think is there. And it's the same for everything else in life, like money, abundance, and everything else. But in this context, we're talking about the limitations that you have around yourself and relationships. There is an invisible wall that you have drawn through the consequences of the life that you have lived. Okay? And because of these stories and things that have happened, you now believe something to be true about yourself and about your life and about relationships. But it's a lie that you don't have to live anymore. You can create the love and the life that you want. you can undo and unsee the limitations that you've always lived in. And this is what I want to work with on 6 people in a VIP setting for the rest of the year. Okay, from October to December, I am going to take you and 5 other people on a transformational journey. Okay, and there's only 6 spaces because this is really deep, intense work and I want to give you my full focus. But this is going to be called Breakthrough 2025. And it's the transformation you didn't know you needed and you didn't know you could have. And it's the transformation that I myself went through and has shown me the other side of this invisible line that I was walking around and in for a very, very, very long time, right? And on the other side of this is detachment, the thing that literally creates the attraction that you want to experience, because when we're chasing, we're not attracting. You can't jump up and sit down at the same time, and therefore you can't want something and have it at the same time. So once we are learning to be in our true selves and to know even who our true selves are, to know our own voice, to speak our truths, to say our values, to even know what our values are, we start to live in a different way that expands our life and expands our possibilities. Now, examples of this are people who believed all their life that the person that they wanted to be with would never want to be with them, and so therefore never approached them. And then they were wrong about that at some point. And then, their life has changed because now they have this new information, right? So this can expand and expand and expand and expand to the point where you were completely wrong about the life, the small love that you were living and having before, right? And being. So I want to take you on this journey. It's all about narrative transformation. It's all about changing the way that you think and feel about yourself and love. And when you do this, when you learn to let go in a way that you never have before, because this is different, everything can change. Now, if you want to go on this journey with me, I have got an application for this, because it's not just to sign up for anyone and everyone, because some people are going to be willing to do this and some people are going to think that they are. And there's a difference, right? And I'm not going to say ready, because you're probably not ready, because nobody's ever ready. Right? So it's about willingness. Now, are you willing to give up that old story? Are you willing, even if you cannot see how it could possibly be for you, that things could change? If you are willing, not sure if you're ready, but you're willing, then you can start by having a look at the website, because it's got all the information there. It's going to inspire you and it's going to excite you about the rest of the year. I am so excited to do this. I've never done this before. This is new. And if you want to do it, what we're going to do is we're going to do the form. I'm going to ring you within the next 24 hours. And we're going to have a chat about this. I'm going to tell you all about it and find out about you and what you want to achieve, what you want to let go of. And then we can start that process. So like I say, there's only 6 spaces. We start in October, so this is going to happen fast. I would love to meet you. I'd love to do this with you. And I'd love for you to start thinking about what it is that maybe you're wanting something, but really you're not. So why would you not be wanting the thing that you think you want? Because that's where we're going to start. So I hope you found this video useful and inspiring. If you want any more information about Breakthrough 2025, you can find out in the link below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.